When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
Hello and welcome to I Talk to Ghosts. I'm your resident medium, Jennifer. You may know that I've been on a brief hiatus from offering readings, and I want to tell you that I will be opening my calendar back up soon, and you can visit italktoghosts.com to join my waiting list, and I will email you exclusively to let you know when my calendar is open again. Tonight, I have a special medium reading for you with my guest, Ruger. A few months ago, you may recall I did a reading for his brother, Rowdy, where we connected very strongly with his grandmother. She has some additional loving advice for Ruger tonight. And if you listen closely, at one point, she makes her presence known physically when I say a special word that had a lot of childhood meaning for Ruger. I hope you enjoyed tonight's reading as much as I did. And again, I'll be opening my calendar soon. So I read for your brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rowdy.
Now, with Rowdy, grandmother came through a lot. Mm-hmm. And since I feel like I'm not in my usual space where I'm working with a completely blank slate. Were you hoping to connect with grandmother as well, or were you hoping for someone else today?
No, that was the main grandmother. Yeah, I thought for sure she'd be coming through. The way when she passed, everyone went up and looked at her and saw her, and I was like, she does not want me seeing her like that. I'm not going up there to look at her in the hospital hooked up the tube,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I regret it. I think she probably would have rather me not go see her like that. So, yeah. I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about it.
I completely understand. A lot of people don't want their last memories to be that, Yeah. And I've even had some people express it's like, when I die, don't celebrate the anniversary of my death. Don't acknowledge it. It was my life. It's not my death. That's important.
Exactly.
I do want to ask you if there was someone else, someone your age, a male who has passed who is more, I always say like on your level, like your age.
5 or 6 years ago, there was a kid, he got murdered. His name was Charlie. We were childhood, really close friends. We weren't close anymore, but I really followed, like when they said he was missing, like I saw that on Facebook, like 5 minutes after it posted, and I was just like, that's not good. He kind of got into some bad things, but yeah.
Okay. I opened the door wide and I'm like, hey, who connected? Who wants to come through?
Yeah.
And it felt more like a contemporary. And I just wanted to check with that. And which is why I'm also asking about your grandmother. And then I want to leave it up to you as to who you'd like to talk to and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that, it felt like there were a lot of burdens surrounding that person.
Yeah. And also I know Rowdy told you our dad passed about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, with him, he was coming through as well. And he was expressing the sentiment of wanting to have a larger heart, have that emotional growth. But again, things were tough. Things were tough for him.
I thought he would come through too. And, we had just started talking again, really. Gosh, he had so much. There were times when I talked to him and I could just hear the sadness, in his voice. And it was, I know it was hard for him, everything he went through. There was not much easy for him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's difficult when we can see the whole perspective of it, but in a way it's good that we can.
Yeah.
because people are more than one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He just wants to add that his perspectives were so wrong and so negative. And if you can understand, it was motivated by this vulnerability on the inside that he couldn't manage it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like to me. As I got older, I was really mad. When I was a kid, I just wanted him to get his stuff together. Sorry, but I wanted him to, and then I got older, and I was like, I'm not doing too bad, and it was just more or less I missed out. I missed what I could be missing right now. I don't know how to say it.
The opportunity.
I know he did. I know he loved me. He would call, when I was in college, and a lot of times I wouldn't answer. And still, right before he passed, the day he died, I was up in Alaska at a bull riding event, and I got home, and he was like, looks like you did good up there, son. Can I come up next year? This was the morning he passed, and I was like, you know what? If my old is still riding bulls at that time, you can absolutely come up. And I was like, gonna get us a charter, go fishing and everything, and got the news that night, and it was tough. Yeah. Because like I said, we just started talking to each other again. So yeah.
Just know that he supports you still, and the way I describe it is, how you just get this external energy, and it's almost like motivation, and it can be boosting. It could be inspirational ideas. It could just be like this knowing of, oh, this feels like, I feel like spirit works that way a lot.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, have you ever had a reading before?
I've had tarot cards. My old teacher, she's retired now, but she's read them, and she's always telling me, your little daughter's coming. I'm like, no, I know how to not make that happen with me and my wife.
Oh yeah, is she claiming that she's like circling around you, waiting to land?
Yeah, literally, exactly that.
Well, there you go. That extra confirmation. She's circling around, waiting for the landing. It's like an airplane.
Yeah.
The soul airplane coming in. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I'm sure grandmother has a lot to say. She's coming in with a lot of bright humor for you. Like, if I could make you laugh, I would, but sometimes it's hard to get the specifics of the joke, but she's coming in with some silliness, and
I tormented that poor lady to no end, and I got away with a little bit more because I was the oldest grandson, and
practical jokes and stuff.
I would dress up. I had one of those ghillie suits that just looks like grass. One time I walked up on her porch, and I could see her in her window. She couldn't see me, and I just went, and she, you little son of a... Oh, it was funny. I did that that's a daily thing I did to her. I went to their house every day after wrestling practice or any kind of practice. I'd go over to their house. Yeah, she was pretty special to me and the rest of us grandkids, I think.
I'm seeing her do the fake slap with you, like, oh my gosh, like, just stop,
I don't know if it was fake. I think she was really reaching a couple times.
I'm seeing her doing this, like, oh my gosh, or even like with the towel, like, stop that.
Oh yeah, all the time. I like I said, I just tormented her to no end, and I thought it was hilarious. I think she thought it was pretty funny later, but during the I would just all the jokes I could to her. Poor lady.
Yeah. For her to like come in with the humor first, I think it's a definite acknowledgement of that, and the shared love and just the bonding over it is just feels really amazing.
Yeah.
As she goes, and she taught you a lot.
She raised me, basically. Yeah, that's another thing. I can't even tell you how many things she really taught me how to do, like cooking things, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. She's bringing in that, like, watching you grow was just such a joy in life, and she's so proud of you. She's so proud of you, and it's like, even though you're a pain in the ass, she's really, really proud of you.
Yeah, I think my wife would probably agree with her. Yeah, that makes me happy.
Okay. With her, I'm getting this sense things come in. They don't come in language. They come in feelings, and then I have to put them in language. It feels like with you and her, there would be a routine, and then afterwards there would be a treat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I took wrestling very, very serious. From the time I was 5 till I was about 20, I wrestled my first year in college, but it would be do the stuff I had to all week. Like I had to kind of cut weight, watch what I eat quite a bit. But on Saturday nights after a wrestling tournament, they would take me and I would just, pig out, make it a lot harder on myself the next week. But always, she always, if I worked, did all my stuff, she bought dinner all the time for me. Just like you said, she was always proud of me. Gosh, I couldn't stand to disappoint that lady. That was a big thing for me. And if she was proud of me and I remember one rodeo I was at riding, and this was like right about the time she started getting kind of sick. I got bucked off when I shouldn't have, and my grandpa said something about that. Whole bad idea. She jumped him and was like, you ride that bull." Like you did not get. She could discipline me. No one else really got to discipline me.
Yeah, I can see that. That it's one thing if I'm hard on him, you're not allowed to back off.
Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah.
Okay. And okay, I get in the specifics about things, but yeah, I was seeing ribbons and leather gloves. But it feels like these were her leather gloves.
I think you said this with Rowdy too.
Did I?
Ribbons. When she was really good before we were born, when she was in high school, rodeo and events and stuff like that, she won a lot. But we would give her our old we'd have a bull riding glove on our hand that we put in.
Mm-hmm.
And she had one of my old ones that had holes in it, just completely ruined, and it's still sitting in her house right now. So yeah, that could be.
Yeah, it feels like she has some ownership over it to acknowledge.
Well, now I know the glove is hers. It will stay there for.
No. It's more of, it's not like a possessive thing. It's just an acknowledgement of this was mine and kind of like a callback to it. Just acknowledgement of it. It's not really like a possessive thing. Like, don't you touch it. With some physical objects, we can link each other to them, So if you ever wanted to like talk to her specifically, not that I think she has any issue communicating still.
No, I've smelled her before, her old perfume in places that they should not, like in a dirty shop. And I'm like, whoa, there you are.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting? She was really big on the advice with Rowdy, so I want to see what she has to say for you. Yeah, she's acknowledging that she does give you signs.
Mm-hmm.
She just likes to say hi a lot, but she's kind of saying it's not a bad idea for you to take a little bit of a rest. Does that make sense? Are you always go, go, go?
Always. Yeah, I don't slow down very much, and it's been the surgeries that I've had to have the past 3 or 4 years. That's when I slow down. But my little few brain cells I have left up here, they're going 90 miles an hour nonstop. And I'll try and take a break, and I just can't. My body can't handle it.
Yeah, this makes sense. You've just got a lot of ideas and a lot of will and want to do things. But she wants to gently... She can do something gently. She wants to gently offer the advice that, you know what, a little bit of rest actually does make us more productive. Okay, she's actually like, take the wife and just have a nice weekend.
I could have called that one. Yeah, our honeymoons have been trips to other parts of the country so I can go get surgery. So I will tell my wife, Callie, that, and she will appreciate it. That's who. All the girlfriends I ever had before my wife right now, she did not like it. And then I got Callie, my wife, and they loved each other. I pretty much married my grandmother, and my wife is a lot like my grandmother.
Like personalities and all that. And she's suggesting like seeing some nature, seeing something beautiful together. She's like, pamper her a little bit. Your wife is going to love this reading. And she's just like, just spend the time. Just spend the time. And it will be good for you too, because you'll get that little bit of a break. But she's also suggesting, because you're kind of getting away and it's a little bit of newness to it, that it will be really inspiring and kind of fortify you a little bit, so that you can then return and go.
Yeah, that's probably some advice I needed to hear. For sure.
I understand. Let me see what else she has to say. Your grandmother's bringing up that there's this capacity for you to teach and to become a mentor.
That's all I've ever wanted to be. I do this because I chased the thrill, I read, but I went to college to be a teacher. All I wanted to do when I was younger was I just wanted to help any kind of kid that was like me that just didn't, have the father figure in my life. I mean, my grandpa was, obviously, but I was like, any of these kids that don't think they can do what they want to do, grow up and be whoever they want to be. That's what I'm here for. I think I'm here to help them. And that's what other people, like my teacher that I was telling you about that reads tarot, she's like, I see you being a coach of coaches. So I don't know what that means, but yes, I enjoy helping any kid that wants to help. And I do it. I do it for free. I just want to help those kids, You can just see their faces sometimes and they don't believe in themselves or they think other people don't, and you help them just go a little higher. Mm-hmm. And then they see it and they see that they can do it. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. So really kind of meditate on that, like how you can integrate that into your life going forward and where you want that to go. Mm-hmm. Because that's really important work, to have someone be there for you at formative ages or, mm-hmm. When we're young, and to be that example and that encouragement, it's priceless. It's absolutely priceless.
Yeah.
With your grandmother calling it out, it's like, this is part of your soul.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Have your eye on it and really consider that phasing into that more and more in the future as you go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was there ever... I got the word sassafras. Was there ever like a sassafras? Oh my gosh, my light just turned on.
She would say that I don't know where it came from, but yeah, sassafras. I just remember hearing that as a kid. Like that was one of the first words I knew. Like I don't know if it was my first. She said it a lot, I don't.
She said it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know where the heck it could have. That just like unlocked a whole. Like I just went back in time to when I was a little kid with her. I just always remember hearing it. Yeah.
Well, she's coming through loud and clear. I kid you not. When I said sassafras, my light bulb just turned on one of my lamps.
Oh. Yeah, the light thing. I listened to, just not to change the subject, but I listened to Rowdy. Mm-hmm. And the night before I listened to it, I was driving and the dang light above in my car kept coming on. I was going Lewiston, Idaho to Pendleton, Oregon. And I was like, what the heck is going on? This never happened. And then when you said that, like, I was like, oh, okay, well, just glad I know now that's you. And she leaves me dying is what she leaves me all the time. Like I found them in brand new pairs of socks. All the time I find dimes in the weirdest spots.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. She's just a remarkable woman.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you wanted to ask her about? She's just coming in again with that encouragement of have confidence, go on adventures, be spontaneous, remember to play.
I just wanted to hear from her. I figured she'd know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something I really wanted to know about from her, but gosh, just to hear from her is what makes me happy.
She thinks you're so talented and have so much to offer. Don't be afraid of switching to anything new that you want to do. If you ever have this inkling to, oh, I know this is like my life, but I also want to explore this new thing. Don't be afraid of new things. Don't be afraid of that variety.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I do. And yeah, it is just hard to kind of, I am having a hard time letting this bull riding thing go. I'm doing good. I'm still competitive enough I can do it for a living.
Mm-hmm.
But gosh, I can weld okay. Exercise is a big thing for me. So I'm glad she's just watching and encouraging that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She just sees you continuing to grow as a person, like expansion, and just loves you and wants to see you happy and laughing. You know, she loves it when you laugh.
Yeah.
She loves it when you laugh.
Yeah, I know. That was my, that's why I always did practical jokes. I always wanted to see her laugh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If I could make her really, really laugh from the bottom of her stomach, I was like, I gotcha. Doing my part.
Right? The belly laugh is the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, let me see. Well, she's bringing in this energy of, it feels like there's nothing she couldn't do. And she feels that way about you, that there's nothing you can't do. So really the hardest part is deciding.
Yeah.
Actually committing and deciding, and then enjoying it. And it feels like this is a life philosophy of hers, to just explore, experience, and then do it. If it's calling to you in your heart, you're going to be good at it. And we hear how in order to get good at something, you have to be bad at it first.
Yeah.
But I think you have a lot of natural abilities, and it's more like your brain is holding you back from what if I'm not good at this, versus the reality of you're going to be ahead of the curve on a lot of things. So support yourself. And like, she's like, that's not just me being a grandma. No, it's true. It's true. You're good at things.
Yeah.
And so never hold yourself back if there's something that you actually really, really want to do.
Yeah, that's just kind of been the trouble with this. I was pretty cocky as a 18, 19-year-old kid. I was like, I will do whatever the hell I want to do, and I'm going to be good at it. Now I'm getting older, and I'm like, man, who the hell liked that kid back then? I don't think anybody did. I mean, I wasn't ever rude or anything, but I just really, like you were saying, I really thought I could do just about anything. And, well, I've had so many surgeries, it shows. But, yeah, the mental side of me now, I think it is holding me back a little. So that's...
Yeah. You can always tap back into that confidence that you had. I completely understand, especially with injury or anything physical. We feel our vulnerability and we're forced to stop and be careful. And that can really affect us mentally. But the other side of that is that when we heal and we realize that those restrictions were real physical restrictions, and when they're not there anymore, we have to go through the motions of, okay, mentally, this isn't here anymore. This physically isn't here anymore, and I can mentally let that go a little bit. And, baby steps, just little things. And just being curious and checking things out. And, you don't have to go diving right in. Just enjoy and be curious. And like I said, small steps at a time.
Yeah, that's the hard part for me. I'm all gas, no brakes most of the time. I need that advice.
Or, go straight in. Go, close your eyes, jump,
There you go. Eyes closed, head first, can't lose. The opposite of what Coach Taylor said. But that's my thing now.
Yeah. Well, I do have a few messages that I wrote down for you before we even got on the call.
Okay.
Let go of burdens where you can. Your grandmother wants to see you just thriving. She's emphasizing for you to have a focus on the beauty and love and art of life, experiencing all the wonderful things you can, art, love, beauty. Like, make that a focus. And like, how can you fit things into those categories or have that art, love, and beauty inspire you going forward? She says you have a lot of layers to you, and don't neglect them. Don't bury anything. Focus on all of you. And you deserve good things and good experiences. So give them to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that connect for you right now?
Quite a bit, yeah. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, she sure loves being out in nature, going on a drive and just looking at the trees, which me as a little kid, I never understood it. But now that you look, when you see the leaves changing in the fall, anything like that, I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
So that one, the burdens for sure. Got a few of those. I tend to overthink stuff just like everybody, I'm sure, but where there's sometimes I'll just be laying in bed like, how the hell am I going to make this work? And then the next morning I'm like, oh, that was pretty stupid to get worried about, So, yeah, I feel like I've gotten better with that.
Yeah, what she's bringing in with that is action, doing will quiet that. And if it's happening like you said, in the middle of the night when you can't do anything, just recognize that's like, okay, this is my brain just covering all the bases, and just say, okay, thanks, brain. Thanks for keeping me safe, but I got this and we'll deal with it tomorrow. Not sleeping isn't going to help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's bringing in that the action and the act of doing is where you shine and where you need to be. And when you're not in that active mode, just support yourself a little bit more and realize like, hey, I'm good. I need the downtime. I need to be able to sit still and sleep. Have you ever heard of like tapping exercises?
Yeah, I've heard people tell me that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that would work on me, but I bet you it would. It's always, whenever I say, yeah, that's not going to work, and then I actually try it, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this every day for the rest of my life now because it did work. I am wrong a lot.
It's kind of like when we're like really stressed or having like a panic attack and someone's like, oh, exhale longer than your inhale. And you're like, what's that going to do? But like if you actually do it for a couple of breaths, it's like, oh,
yep,
this is making me feel better.
That's another thing someone told me to do. And I was like, that ain't going to happen, work on me. And sure enough, I was like, I was wrong again. Happens a lot.
Yeah. So just give it a try. I can try and find you like a YouTube video on tapping to quiet the brain, because there's certainly some really simple techniques to try that would be really intriguing to see if they work for you.
Yeah.
Mental torture, it's exhausting. And we also have to realize that it's only going on internally in our brain, and they're your thoughts that you're having. And it's like, if anyone can mitigate that, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how hard it can be, and how it can just feel like it's just dominating everything. But there are little things that we can do and just support yourself and help quiet that a little bit so that it doesn't feel so torturous.
Yeah.
Well, Rowdy gave me a great personal ghost story. Do you happen to have a ghost story of your own that you'd like to share?
How much time you got?
Listener ghost story.
Okay, it was my great grandma had just passed. So my grandma's mother, and she was another one. She was a character. Loved her. She was awesome. But she had just passed, and we were all sitting in the living room. Me, my mom, and my two little brothers. I've never told anybody this because I was like, no one's gonna freaking believe me. But I was in 6th grade, and I just happened to open my eyes and stand up, and right there in the doorway there was a white silhouette, and I blinked, and then it just kind of went up in the air, and I was like, okay, Grandma Carol. Like, I knew who it was, and I'm definitely afraid of the dark, always have been, but that didn't really scare me. Like, I just knew that's what it was, and like I said, never told anybody that one before, but that's the best one.
Were you, like, sleeping, or?
I was laying on the couch, and I think I was just about asleep, or, had been asleep and woke up to go get some water or something, and just looked right in the doorway, and it was a screen door, so it was all glass right there, and it was just a silhouette, just white light around it a little bit. 6th grade me, I woke up and I saw it, and it was there for, I would say, 2 seconds, maybe, max. And I blinked. I was like, am I registering this? But, and it could have been all in my head, but I just remember the exact silhouette of it, so I don't think my brain made it up. It was just the outline. So.
And plus you just knew. You knew it was her.
Yeah. Well, I just knew it was her. And then I was good when she passed and she was still there. I didn't get sad when it came time for her. I mean, I was, because I couldn't see her every day like I couldn't, but yeah, she was just still there with me,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It was so great to meet you and to meet Rowdy, and because it just means the world to me to be able to deliver a reading with such importance.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
That concludes tonight's spirit session. If you're interested in possibly getting a free reading with me as a guest of the podcast, feel free to visit italktoghosts.com, or you can go to italktoghosts.com/readings to book a session for certain. There's also a discount if you're willing to share your reading as a guest on the show. But no pressure, one-on-one private sessions are available. Again, visit italktoghosts.com for all the details. Thank you and good night.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here, wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day. Yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Hey there, I'm Susie, and I'm the host of Beyond the Ferns podcast. Each week, I take you beyond the headlines into the stories that linger long after the news fades. From chilling true crime and unsolved cold cases to paranormal encounters, cults, and extraordinary survival stories. It's a little bit of everything for everyone. Whether you're drawn to mysteries, fascinated by the strange and unexplained, or simply love a good story, I focus on the truth, the details, and above all, justice for the victims and survivors. So buckle up, things are about to get a little scary. Follow Beyond the Ferns wherever you get your podcast. Thanks, y'all.